How do you become fearless and courageous person that can fully control himself, get rid of any type of addiction they have, and just be in the charge of their life? Like, how do you become that type of person? What kind of mindset and mentality do you have to possess to become fearless? Because when you look at these two people, they're both struggling, but they're struggling in a lot different way. And so, regarding porn, there's millions and millions of people who have already tried or who are continually trying to just get rid of porn completely, and yet they still struggle to do so. And that's completely normal. But what we really have to understand now is that quitting porn um, basically consists of five primary stages or pillars that you just have to have sorted out in order to become completely porn free. So now let's look at those five pillars. So I would like you to take a look at the fundamental triangle of eliminating porn addiction. So once again, all of these pillars represent something that you just have to have sorted out even before I mean, or let's say before you even start to think about quitting porn. So really, you have to have this all secured and you have to have all of these pillars sorted out. So firstly, the most fundamental pillar that you just have to have eliminated, let's say, or secured is eliminating and blocking porn sites, porn related sites, all adult and soft porn imagery. So firstly, even before you start to go on your streak, you just have to eliminate every single type of source that you can from from your life. So you cannot have sexy pictures of models on your phone or on your Instagram, or follow let's say dirty imagery on Reddit. You just cannot have that, because if you have the access to these sites, to these photos, to these videos, to this content in general, then you'll be forever tempted to just check them out. And you'll be forever tempted to make excuses to check them out, to relapse. So, firstly, you have to eliminate all types of sources of porn imagery, whether it is softcore or hardcore, whatever. You just have to eliminate it completely. Just unfollow every single model that you have on your Instagram, quit all the subreddits that are dirty, etc., etc. Also install blockers and so on and so forth. Then, the fourth one, and that is really the outer and inner motivation that is being busy, that is committing to change. And this is really where it starts to really be interesting, because most of the people, they only focus on motivation, on being busy, on exercising, on like committing to change, on writing to their accountability partners, but they completely forget about all the other stuff, all the other pillars that they just have to eliminate before they really can go on a successful streak. So once again, if you just focus on one thing, if you just focus on outer and inner motivation, then you're gonna fail, because you just don't have secured all of the other pillars that are just necessary to quit porn completely. Also, we have working on eliminating urges. Some people focus only on this. They try to study how to eliminate urges when they're in the zone, let's say, or when they're really about to relapse. They study that, but they completely forget about eliminating the sources, about inner and outer motivation, and about changing your thoughts and completely eliminating the underlying issues. So yeah, working on eliminating urges is definitely important, but if you just focus on that, you'll fail, because you just have secured only one. You have secured only one of the five pillars that you just have to have secured. Then we have changing your thoughts, which is so fundamental and so important, yet no one really seems to know about this, and no one really seems to know how to self-program yourself to just ignore porn and to change your whole life completely. And then, um, as a cherry on the top, we have really the most, I wouldn't say the most fundamental, but I think the most important pillar that you again, just have to have secured, and that is completely eliminating any underlying issues that you might be experiencing. Because, if you live in a dirty environment, if you live surrounded by porn everywhere, then yeah, you probably, you probably are going to be able to quit. But then again, if there's some deep underlying issue that you have to eliminate before that, right? If there's any type of underlying issue, then you have to focus on that. But also, when focusing on that, don't forget about all of the other four pillars, because again, it's just so fundamental to work on all five of these, not only on the one, right? So this is all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Um, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, because there's gonna be a lot more stuff just like this coming out in the next weeks. And yeah, for now, keep fighting and stay strong. See ya.